Well, while you were asleep, the world continued to fall apart. The leaders of Jordan, Hezbollah, Egypt, and a few others canceled their scheduled meetings with Biden as he flew all the way over to Israel in what is potentially the greatest foreign policy smack in the face to the United States almost ever. Even one-upping Barack Obama's apology tour, where he bowed to a bunch of foreign leaders. But now these guys won't even meet with Joe Biden. At least they met with Obama. They just blew off Biden. Just like, oh, hey, sorry, POTUS, I got some videotapes to rewind. Won't make that world important meeting today. Now, if you remember, this is the same party that promised to restore the respect in America on the global stage.
And reassert our moral leadership on the global stage.
How's that working out? You know, I said this, and you know what I would have said to Jordan when they canceled the meeting? Hey, Jordan, back in 2022, we committed $1.5 billion in foreign aid to you. You can kiss that goodbye. End of conversation. That's how a leader speaks to these people. Does anyone else want to cancel meetings with the United States? No, thought not. We leveraged $300 billion worldwide in foreign aid. Let's at least make it work to our advantage. I mean, think about it. We gave Jordan $1.5 billion. The average American household gives about $22,000 a year in taxpayer money. That's the money we gave to Jordan was 100% of 6.5 million U.S. households in tax revenue. And they just canceled a meeting with our president? That dog don't hunt for me. And while Biden was over in Israel with the conviction of a wet noodle, he says this.
I'm deeply saddened and outraged by the explosion at the hospital in Gaza yesterday. And based on what I've seen, it appears as though it was done by the other team, not you. But there's a lot of people out there not sure.
The other team he refers to. Okay, so you mean terrorists. This guy called parents who didn't want a bunch of their kids trans. They called us domestic terrorists, but he can't call actual terrorists? Come on, man. This is all on the backs of this hospital attack that Hamas and even Rashida Tlaib, one of our own congresswomen, claimed was bombed by Israel. That tweet is still up on her Twitter feed, by the way. Turns out it wasn't. Hamas blew up their own hospital, likely by accident. Oh, by the way, here's a map of all Hamas's other failed rocket launches. I mean, this is that's 67 IQ again. We're dealing with terrorists. When have they been not known to blow up their own people in order to help radicalize their cause? We already know they hide their munitions in schools and hospitals and wherever else they can hide behind civilians. Hell, one of Hamas's leaders was killed in a refugee camp. What was he doing there? Hiding amongst civilians. And all the scholars at the State Department still don't get this. Most of the intel operators do, but the leadership certainly doesn't.
Is that they operate by the rules of war. The rules of war. And there are rules of war.
What rule? I mean, seriously. I hated hearing this when I was in the military. These people will bomb your kid's school, hold you hostage, and chop your head off on a YouTube channel. You tell me what rules you want to play by, Joey B. You have these nut jobs running around cutting up water pipes to make rockets targeting civilians, some of which are willing to blow themselves up for the cause. And you want to play by rules? Those are the rules of those fighting against us? Come on. I'm not sure how the leaders of most of the Western world don't understand this, but when you're unwilling to be as ruthless as your enemy, you've already lost. Yeah, sure, it's easy for some State Department junkie analyst back in D.C. to say we need to abide by the rules of war, but I have witnessed personally these savages using their own children as human shields to plant IEDs to kill American troops over in Iraq. You can stuff your lofty moral view of war where the sun don't shine. Not sorry. I mean, for God's sakes, the U.S. Embassy in Lebanon is literally on fire. I really would prefer some mean tweets right about now. I don't know how you come back from this as this administration is trying to, at least. Biden is like the substitute teacher with all the kids throwing paper and pencils and erasers at his back. And he's thinking he can negotiate some peace treaty with Palestine? Wake up, dude. Palestine is now paying the families of terrorists. I mean, get our people the hell out of this region, or this is going to be the next Benghazi I'm worried about. The administration is now putting travel advisors, thanks, a day late and a dollar short. Oh, we have no intel of any direct threats. Yeah, neither did Israel. We see how that turned out. All over the region, there's tons of protests turning violent. And what are we doing? In Beirut, we have a fire truck just spraying people with a water hose while the embassy burns right behind it. And some of the Americans are cheering this on too, mostly on college campuses. But Tom Cotton, he actually struck a chord with me today. He called for the deportation of foreign students who support Hamas. I am with this. Thankfully, somebody's willing to actually say it. You're a guest in our country supporting an organization that is holding Americans hostage. Good riddance. Bye-bye. I'm with this, Tom Cotton. Hey, this is real. It's not a game, and we're about to learn that the hard way.